This is the battle of the worst. We're going to see which one of these moves less air.
These are what I would consider to be some of the worst fans I have.
And this is this would have been made by Winmere, but it's branded White-Westinghouse, probably sold at Kmart because that's where most of those were sold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, White-Westinghouse was Kmart's house brand back in the late 90s for a lot of products. I remember that. I had a White-Westinghouse television, which I think Samsung probably manufactured.
Here's also a Advantage branded one. This would have been sold at Eckerd.
It's so bad, but I have two.
It should be called Disadvantage.
This one has Roman numerals, and that one has numbers.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
interesting. Yep. That's a fancy one.
What a piece of junk.
Those I would consider to be the absolute worst fan I have ever used. At least that's like somewhat reputable, and that was sold in like an actual store, a physical store. I mean, obviously it's the stuff on Amazon and AliExpress. It's gonna be way worse. But I mean,
What about Temu?
that too.
Take your pick,
one.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Shein, whatever.
It's, oh. It's so bad it doesn't even work anymore.
Probably no difference. That's horrible. Like,
It's all noise.
I can barely feel anything like a foot away.
And the problem is the motor housing is just so large. It covers, I mean, what would you say, probably
The whole thing.
at least
All the way down.
That's
at least a third of the blade.
Yeah.
So the airflow is just non-existent.
And this is on the high, right?
Sadly.
That's awful. Like, why would you even use this?
If there's any difference.
Yeah, there's really no difference in the airflow because the airflow is so atrocious that.
I am, what am I? Now I'm 2 feet back.
Hey, look at this.
Uh-huh.
That is pathetic.
I think
It's okay
I think this one's
right
worse.
up front, but that's it. It doesn't travel at all.
This is disgraceful. This is like, this belongs in the trash. That's the worst fan I've ever seen.
Well, we might have some competition. Let's see how much power it's wasting. It's wasting 17.7 the watts, 0.28 the amps, and has a lousy power factor of 0.51. And it's stuck.
Who cares what the power factor is? Who cares about diodes and Ohm's law? And coil cleaner?
Those are all important.
Not to him, it's not.
Well, he's wrong. Just like with the amount of coil cleaner he uses, he's wrong. The funny part is he's here to defend himself right now, and he's still not.
He's like right outside the window.
Oh, we should see what the model number is and everything, because this is very rare, and probably won't see one again for a while.
One would hope.
It doesn't even have a date on it. It's model WBF 100 watts. I hope it doesn't draw 100 watts.
100
or waste 100 watts, anyway.
60 who's.
That's a lot heavier than I was expecting.
Well, I mean,
At least it's sturdy.
vintage-ish, but
What year was this from?
I have sometime in the 90s.
And it hasn't yellowed yet? Wow.
It's coming apart. The feet are coming out of it. What the heck? Why'd you break it already?
It hasn't changed since you brought it in.
It's actually tilted up a little bit, and it shouldn't be.
I mean, it's quiet, I'll give it that.
No, it's not. That's not high. It's not up to speed yet.
Oh, jeez.
Wow,
you're
I think that
kidding.
might actually be worse.
think
It is.
Mm-hmm.
That's like not even a draft.
It doesn't, it just doesn't move in the air. Like, there's just none. It doesn't move any air.
That is so pathetic.
So that's wasting 0.3 amps, 22.8 the watts. The power factor is better than the other. It's 0.62.
This is actually worse. I can't believe it. I would have never thought so.
The two.
And there's no difference in the speeds.
No, pretty much not.
I mean, it just makes a little more noise.
Well, now it's wasting 25 the watts.
I swear this actually moves less air on medium than it did on low.
It might. It might be restricted enough that that happens.
There's no difference between 3 and 2 whatsoever.
Well, actually, it gets up to speed real slow, so you have to like give it 5 days.
3 to 5 business days. I could feel the tiniest bit of a draft over here, and I'm like 2 feet away. That's this is like a computer fan would move more air than this.
At full power, that's wasting 28.2 the watts. 0.3. You gonna call somebody?
Yes.
0.37 amps. We should call White-Westinghouse and put in a complaint.
Call Russ and tell me it's too much
0.62.
coke.
Where's the toilet paper? We gotta see that again.
Hey, nothing to see.
Wow.
That is abysmal. I assume this can't be felt from any distance.
I can't feel it here.
I don't even see your hair moving.
No, there is no air moving. This is one of those products I don't understand. Like, how does this even get past the R&D phase? It doesn't work.
Ship it.
How do you sit around a table and say, okay, this is good, let's sell it? It doesn't work.
Oh,
It's in pretty good balance, though. I'll give it that much. Not that it matters because it doesn't move any air. That is awful. It's just like, it looks stupid to me.
It looks like a basket. It's the
Yeah,
first thing I think of.
it doesn't look like a fan.
And it's interesting is they use that blade in some other box fans that look more like a typical Duracraft style box fan. They don't look weird like this. So I wonder if it's any better in those because it doesn't look like there's anything wrong with the blade.
Have you tested it with the guard removed?
Yeah, and it's just as bad. Almost. I mean, maybe slightly better.
The blade looks fine. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Well, let's see if the black one was the same amount of air.
I'm sure it does.
I love how you hate it and you have two anyway.
Because the grandparents had the Windmere branded one, which I'm still looking for. I haven't found one yet.
By no means is that a criticism either.
No,
I just
I know.
find it funny.
And they used it?
I don't know. Maybe it just made noise.
So you tell me on a hot day they put this out and said, oh,
Yes.
I feel better now.
Yes, they did.
Wow. This isn't even worth using for background noise when you're sleeping or something.
It's not worth the power consumption.
Actually, it makes somewhat of a pleasant-ish sound. I'll give it that. But I mean, that one has the bearings eventually start rattling. So
Yeah, I'm not
I
sleeping.
can't even use it for that.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping with a fan that makes bearing noise.
Is that on speed number I?
Yep, and it doesn't move any air that I can feel. Or anybody else can feel.
This is bad. This is really bad.
The knob on this one's kind of screwed up.
It might need to be deoxygenated.
It's not like positioning, and it's in between all the numbers. There's nothing correct on that fan at all. This one at least has the... Wow, what garbage. I can kind of feel a little bit of a draft now, but not much.
What a wonderful harmony they're creating.
Yeah, those are the worst fans I've ever seen. 100%.
I had to know which one was worse.
These are way worse. Oh, someone just turned on an air conditioner.
It's probably that 20K that they're messing around with outside.
They have decent spin down too.
Look at that black one go. Wow. Somebody must have used it, said this thing is horrible, and then just put it back in the box and never used it again.
Well, I don't know. The
Most
disadvantage logo is actually kind of faded out, so I think that one was used a little bit. The other one doesn't really look used. Neither one of them were dusty, because they can't be, because there's no air.
take any dust in. Well, they're awful.
Okay.
Garbage.
I don't like it.
Okay.
White-Westinghouse?
These
Oh,
are the
yes.
worst vans that anybody has ever seen.
Oh, we have
I
another guy.
thought they were heaters for a second.
Westinghouse.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, come on now. It's my channel name's that.
White-Westinghouse?
White-Westinghouse, yeah.
Well, you tell me what you think of these fans.
10 out of 10.
Huh?
Better not be.
You mean negative 10 out of 10?
These aren't high?
I out of I.
3.
3 out of 10?
Well, I ain't got no airflow.
That's
But they got terrible case designs, so that,
horrible air level.
I don't know. Of course, we're in the shot. In the shot. They're good for white noise.
That's pretty much
Well,
what
the
I
white
said.
one is, the black one's not.
Black noise.
I ain't gotta say nothing. Airflow's almost the same between speeds.
Which is nothing.
Yeah, I can see why.
Terrible product.
Garbage. Roof food. Today, right now. To the roof, boys.
All right, Dave. I'll see you up there.
All right. I guess I should bring my Robertson Meyerson then.
That moves more than these do.
Probably want to do a video on that. Them dueling. Sucking the house in.
These couldn't even suck a piece of paper across the table.
I guess you tried your little paper.
It didn't move.
Oh,